Ryan Rosenblatt for SB Nation Soccer, and this Friday, Mexico heads down to San Pedro Sula to take on Honduras in a World Cup qualifier that they hope will get them back on track after a disappointing draw with Jamaica in their opener. Surprisingly, the Reggae Boys went to Estadio Azteca and came away with a draw. To be completely honest, they probably should have won that match. They were the better team, which is a complete shock because it came against a Mexican team that many agree is the best team in all of CONCACAF. So how did Mexico struggle so much? Well, they had issues at the back. Matza in particular was torn apart time and time again. They struggled to create anything through the midfield. Giovanni Dos Santos was pushed out to the wing where he does not fare as well. And Oribe Peralta and Chicharito did not get any service up top. That's a losing combination, or in Mexico's case, a drawing combination. It was disappointing regardless, but when you go into this match in San Pedro Sula, you're expecting some changes from Mexico. In part, that's through injury. Oribe Peralta is going to miss the match through injury, which means that Chicharito will likely start up front as a lone striker. Odds are, you're going to have Giovanni Dos Santos in a central role just below Chicharito, Andres Guardado on the left, and Javier Aquino on the right. Now that can be a very, very good attacking lineup. When you have wingers like Guardado and Aquino who can get up, who can play quickly, who have great pace, that causes problems for fullbacks. It makes them have to get help. That opens space in the middle for Chicharito and for Dos Santos. Dos Santos is going to be the key here. When he's playing well, when he's getting the ball at his feet, when he has a chance to create, he completely changes the Mexican team. He is the most creative player on that team, and he can make passes, he can make runs that are different than anybody else out there, maybe different than anybody else in CONCACAF. He is a phenomenal player when on form, when getting his chances. Will he be able to do that for Mexico? That's going to depend very much on how the two midfielders behind him play, likely Zavaleta and Salcido. If the two of them can play well, can get the ball into Dos Santos' feet early, this Mexico team can give Honduras a lot of problems. Honduras is a physical team. They're going to try and knock Dos Santos around, but whether or not he can get free, get the ball, get chances will likely determine how well Mexico does. Now, San Pedro Sula is a tough place to win, as Honduras showed in their first match when they beat the United States down there, but this isn't the best team Honduras has ever had. This is a team that can be had, especially by a Mexico team that is clicking and playing well. Will they be able to do that there? Will they be able to get the win to restart and kickstart their CONCACAF qualifying campaign? This is still a team that should top the Hex and top all of CONCACAF. A win in Honduras puts them back on track for that, but they have to get that win. It's not an easy win, it's a possible win. If they don't win there, moreover, if they lose and can't even get a point, you're going to see a lot of heat on Jose Manuel del Torre, Chepo, the Mexican manager. He's done a great job transforming this team after they were in a bit of trouble years ago. He's really changed the attitude of the team, he's changed their mindset, he had them playing a lot better. They won the 2011 Gold Cup in large part because of the changes that Chepo made. If they come out of these first two matches with just 1 point or even 2 points, the heat is going to be on Chepo. This team needs to start getting results. Mexico is too good to be getting 1 point at home against Jamaica. A 1 point at Honduras isn't the worst result, but they have the potential to do better. This Mexico team is one of the best teams Mexico has ever had, and they have much bigger ambitions than just being the top of CONCACAF. They think they can be a dark horse at the World Cup next year. That starts with dominating CONCACAF. That starts with getting all these talented players in the right positions, opportunities to absolutely destroy the competition and set themselves up for that run next year. This week, we'll see if they can do it. Can they get Gio the ball? Can they get some wide play from Aquino and Guardado? Can they help minimize some of the mistakes of that? Mainly Matza. We'll find out. They square off on Friday. Make sure you head over to SB Nation Soccer and FMF State of Mind for all of your coverage of the match.